Tagine Lahlou is a staple in Algerian weddings and special occasions, especially during Ramadan. It's a delightful dish that combines savory and sweet flavors in one enjoyable meal. There are hundreds of different versions of this dish. Today I'm going to share my personal take on this beloved tagine. Tagine Lahlou means sweet tagine, also known as sweetmeat. It's also a popular dish in Moroccan cuisine, where it is known as Prunes tagine. First things first, Chbah Essefra, which means beautify the laid table, is an Algerian specialty from the city of Constantine, also known as the city of suspension bridges. So let's make them! In a large mixing bowl, add 3 cups of almond flour, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and a pinch of salt. Mix by hand until completely homogeneous. In a measuring cup, whisk 3 egg yolks with 2 tablespoons of rose water until well combined. Gradually add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, mixing gently until a dough forms. Do not knead, just bring it together. If needed, add more egg yolks. Cover the dough with plastic wrap and let it rest at room temperature for at least 3 hours. The longer it rests, the better the result. Roll the dough out to 2 cm thickness between 2 sheets of parchment paper. Using your preferred cookie cutter, cut out as many shapes as you can and place them on a baking sheet. Gather the trimmings, re-roll the dough, and repeat until all the dough is used. Preheat vegetable oil in a large, heavy-bottomed pot or Dutch oven over medium-low heat. Working in batches, brush the cookies with beaten egg white on all sides, then fry them until slightly golden. Using a spider or slotted spoon, remove the cookies and allow them to drain briefly before placing them on a wire rack-lined baking sheet to remove excess oil. Let them cool completely. Repeat the process, and this time fry them until golden brown. Once cooled, you can store the cookies in airtight containers and freeze them for months. When needed, thaw at room temperature before serving. Moving on to the tagine. In a medium-sized pot, add 1 tablespoon of oil, 1 tablespoon of butter, 500 grams of beef cut into chunks, 1/2 of a small grated onion, and 2 sticks of cinnamon. Add 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, stir well, then turn the heat on low. Cover with a lid and cook for 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. Pour 1 liter of hot water over the mixture and bring it to a light simmer. Cook until the meat is tender. Add 2 cups of granulated sugar and 1/2 cup of raisins. Stir and cook until the mixture reaches a syrupy consistency. Meanwhile, in another pot, add about 1.5 inches of water and bring it to a boil over medium-high heat. Then reduce the heat to medium. Load a bamboo or metal steamer with 250 grams of dried prunes and 100 grams of dried apricots. Line the bottom of the steamer with parchment paper to prevent sticking. Cover with a lid and place it over the pot to steam until the fruits puff up. Add the steamed prunes, apricots, and 2 cups of Chbah Essefra to the meat mixture. Cook for 5 minutes so the fruits can absorb the syrup. In a deep plate, carefully serve your tagine. Be gentle with Chbah Essefra. It can easily turn to mush if handled roughly. Garnish with toasted almonds. If you're a fan of the sweet and savory combination, this dish is made for you. The meat is incredibly tender, falling apart effortlessly. The dried fruits are soft, puffed, and perfectly cooked. Chbah Essefra has absorbed all the rich flavors of the sauce, which has thickened into a glossy, velvety texture. Truly a delight to eat.